We're looking at another 5, maybe 10 minutes of this rain. The rain's easing off a bit, but the track is still going to be wet for a while. Inters look like the best tyre for now. Just 30 seconds left in the session. Fantastic. You've got pole.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. The owner driver, Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you... Here we are once more at the Le Castellet circuit for another round of this year's Formula One World Championship. Renault took their first French Grand Prix win all the way back in the inaugural race in 1906, but it was another 73 years before they could take their second. So they'll be pushing hard to delight the local fans here today. We have 15 corners here at the circuit Paul Ricard, 6 to the left and 9 to the right. The rain is coming down and making for a slippery racing surface, but luckily there is plenty of runoff available, and hopefully we'll be able to avoid bringing out a safety car during today's Grand Prix. It's not going to be plain sailing for our drivers today, although with the sky falling as it is, perhaps sailing isn't too far from the truth. And Anthony Davidson, could be a wet one today. Great to have you with us. What are your thoughts?
It is a touch damp, isn't it? Well, as a driver, there are 3 big things to worry about when racing in these kind of conditions: standing water, tyre temperature and visibility. Judging distance to the cars around you is really tricky when you're driving through the vast amounts of spray that these wet weather Pirelli tyres kick up.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. It's the owner driver in pole position then, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Bottas, Sebastian Vettel and Ricciardo, Verstappen, Sainz, Norris and Esteban Ocon, Perez, Stroll, Romain Grosjean and Albon, Gasly, Raikkonen, Kevin Magnussen and Daniel Kvyat, Giovinazzi, Russell, Latifi and Louis Delatraz.
Yo, DJ, put a nigga back to the record, baby, and give me this right now. Yeah. Give me that. Come on. Give me that. Make some noise out there.
to stay a while. Doesn't look like it's moving anytime soon. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Okay, watch the aggression, please. We don't want to lose places because of a penalty. been awarded a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. The rain is getting lighter now, but it's going to take a while for the track to dry out. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up. That's a race win and your 2nd race win in a row. Fantastic job.
It wasn't always plain sailing today, but a very important win nonetheless. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
Rain always has the potential to liven up a race and mix up the order, and they've taken full advantage of that to claim the victory today. It's always a bit of a lottery when the conditions are like this, but they've managed to stay on circuit and have come out on top.
A show-stopping performance from the 3 drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure. look in the drivers' table. Another solid result for our championship leader today, allowing them to extend the gap between themselves and the rest of the standings. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Lance Stroll certainly put in an impressive performance today. No doubt his team and fans are extremely proud.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, good work from the owner-drivers team this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.